Welcome to the Online Car Show channel. I'm James, and today we're going to be going over the cruise to the 5 Barn Ranch car collection. So without hesitation, let's get this video started. Well, if you can't tell by the videos, I've been getting the new car out, enjoying it and so forth. Just about ready for a review on it, and I'll have that video coming shortly. I'm also going to go over some of the electronics and some of the goodies you get with the GTS package. In another video, we'll also have the wife driving it. Got more stuff coming for the Focus. We're going to be hitting more events. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I say that every video. It does help my videos to grow and helps get the word out there. And I can't say thank you enough for that. But let's get to the video at hand. This may be a long one just because the amount of cars this guy owned was insane. Guys, this by far was the biggest and greatest car collection I've personally had the privilege of seeing. Words can't describe. I mean, the amount of cars this guy had. I could go on with the list, but I would miss so many more of them. They were just, it looked like by the license plates and stuff, he'd been buying them at Barrett-Jackson and Haggerty auctions and so forth and reselling them. You know, he's a car collector, kind of like a Jay Leno type of figure where he buys a high-end collector, rare car and resells them. And majority, these were all muscle cars and you know, old big metal American cars, which is really cool. But these cars are on a different level. And the really cool thing is we showed up and the guy was so open about his collection and everything. He said, these aren't museum cars. This is a car collection. We daily drive every single car you will see. So every car that was there, they get out, they drive. That was really cool. He left the keys in all the vehicles and said, feel free to get in them, start them up, give him a rev. My son-in-law Eddie went with me, and we met up with my buddy Jim and cruised out there, but Eddie got to get in one of the cars and just let it rip. It was really cool, and I knew it brought a smile to his face, and just being there, seeing all those cars, definitely brought a smile to mine. But took the Porsche out there, cruised out there, followed a Vette-rodders club, then I highly recommend you go out and check them out. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even know this event existed. The guy there, I think his name's Big Tuna, is kind of his nickname on social media and the email thread. He puts together this huge email, I think almost every single week, and it's got a list of car shows and events that you know, you can hit either if you're with their club or if, like me, you're a guest that just enjoys cruising to some of the events with them. So go out, check them out. I wouldn't even have known about this cool thing if it wasn't for Vette-rodders and Big Tuna's email. So shout out to him and that club. Kind of let the video roll and do kind of like I did in the last car show video. I'm going to add commentary into it. Let me know in the comments if you like that style, and also let me know what your favorite car was. All right, well, here we are. Parked the Porsche over there in the field. He wanted the, according to him, the modified Volkswagen away from everything. Here we are, the first one. This is a 1958 Chevy. Just got from Barrett-Jackson auction. Second car here, I believe, is a 56, of course, Resto modified Bel Air, Chevy Bel Air. And it's a Lingenfelter. It's got a Lingenfelter LS6 under the hood. And oh, it sounded so good. And talk about a cruiser. Willwood brake package you can see there. Custom made wheels, it looked like. Motor built by Lingenfelter. All aluminum radiator. I mean, look at that build. Gorgeous. So fun to cruise that. Then we got this 442 here, just immaculate condition.
I know one of my buddies in California is going to love seeing this one. And one thing I want to apologize about, guys, is the audio and, well, the video. I had to cut out a lot of the video. My GoPro has just been on the fritz here lately, and honestly, I just ordered a new GoPro 11, so I'll have this fixed here shortly, but just bear with this video and the voiceover or speech over. Me and Jim kind of separated from everybody, found this little garage here, talk about some cars near all the 50s Bel Airs and the Fords over in the corner there. Everything in this garage was just immaculate. Talk about, and they're all red. Must be the red garage. This was cool. He had a bunch of these cars. This is a C1 Corvette body kit on top of, let's see which, I think this is a C5. Yeah, C5. You can see the interiors from a C5 and the windshield, the A-pillar, all that. But the body looks like a C1, and I guess it's kind of a body kit you can buy. He had a bunch of them. And this one's after, or the one you just saw is after a C5. This is an actual real C1 in original condition, paint, everything. Inline 6 there. Look at that, just like they sold it. And he had all kinds of collector memorabilia hanging around the shops and barns, whatnot. Here's a C4, and I didn't even know what it was till I got beside it. It's an official pace car, the Indy 500. That's a good little collector car there. C4 convertible. And then right beside it was a ZR1 C4. The dual overhead cam Lotus motor. Then here's another one of those. This is a C1 body kit on a C4 Corvette with, it looks like an LS3 on top of it. Does that say a 3? It's red valve covers. It could be a 7, but I think that's a 3. And we've got a early gen C3 Corvette. I don't know if that was a 68, 69, 70 or what. And then a C2 Corvette in just immaculate condition. He had a 63 split window in there. I don't know if this is the car or not. I think it is. Yeah, it is. That's split window with the manual. And talk about the car you want right there with the C2.
Well, I may have
and of course it's haunting me. There's a C6 CR1 in crystal red right outside the barn there. Perfect
crystal
condition.
red C6 CR1. And Amplify orange C8.
The tan interior.
This is the car I almost ordered. I love the Amplify. I love the orange, man.
Anything orange I love.
C51 package.
You like Eddie?
The Eddie here. This is pretty funny. They kind of said, you know, the keys are in the car, you can get in.
It's a C5
start them up
kit,
and
dude.
stuff, but I think they kind of meant, you know, look over and
same
get
as the other
approval
one.
and stuff.
Another one. I
You know,
love that.
Eddie, he just got right in, and
God.
you're gonna see it here in a second. This one is
Oh,
a
no,
C1
it's a
body
C6.
kit on a C6.
It's not a
Corvette.
C5. It's C6. It's got the
So
Malibu
he had
steering wheel.
C4, C5, and C6 with the C1 body kit. They're beautiful. I think he had C5. Here's Eddie.
All right,
He
I
wanted
want
to
to
get
get
this. He loved this one.
You excited?
Let's go.
I think it looks good on him. He needs one.
You love it?
He just got in and let it rip. Man, it put a smile on his face. Look at there. Look at that old Chevy. I'm guessing Impala. Those were so futuristic looking. Interiors. And there's another one. Big old square body. And look at this.
This thing's badass. Look, it's got the old school blue dots. Remember those things? They used to be on taillights. And they made them illegal. I don't know why. It was the stupidest thing to make illegal.
They were just everywhere you look. Look, there's a Charger. Old RT sitting there. I love that body style. And then we got a plum crazy purple.
Oh, they got a Grand National over there. Or Grand National. He's working on.
Woo.
No, you just gotta pump it a few times with a crank. You need pump it more than 348 tri-power. Give it a little gas, Barton.
They hadn't started the push button.
Car you just saw revving up was a 409. If any of y'all familiar with the old Beach Boys albums and stuff, you know 409 was one of their songs. That's the car it was about right there, the motor. Man, it was a screaming motor. Look at the interior on that. Woof. Old GTO there, I think the battery was dead on it, so you won't get to hear that one crank.
I my two brothers and wrote Hey Little Cobra. Became a #1 hit for the Ripcord. Okay? Carol Shelby gave her a car. Okay? The first car her brother wrecked it. So she went back, Carol Shelby took it back, gave her another car. It had a 427 in it. Okay? She called Carol back, Carol, I can't put that car. It's really good to the thing. Okay?
One of the things I've mentioned yet that was really cool is there's a guy going around with us the whole time that was kind of giving us a tour. And in that tour, he was mentioning, you know, the history of that model of car, that year, or that individual car that the guy had there. So we were all learning all kinds of stuff about all these different cars and stuff, which made it even more interesting. It was such a good time. I mean, it was just car after car. Look at this thing here. Chevy 2, I think. Those were notorious for how light they were. And of course, every barn was decorated with all kinds of old car signs and stuff. Outside here, he just acquired this one, and for whatever reason, I heard it was over $1 million. I don't know what made this old U.S. Army car so special. Maybe it's because it's one of the last surviving or whatnot. Really cool. I don't know if it's a 56 or 55 Chevy. Never seen one like that in Army green.
I know. Barely
would have been cool to see that old Shelby run. And we had a first gen here that was awesome. And it's just cars were everywhere. We didn't even go back and look at the old antique tractors he had back over there either. He had an antique tractor collection, it looked like. Dodge Charger RT convertible. Look at that interior.
I hope I did this car collection justice. You know, I asked him if I could shoot a little YouTube video to share with you guys of his massive collection, and he agreed, and thank you so much for that, John. But as I mentioned, this is Five Barn Ranch, I think is what it was called, his car collection and his property there. And you know, he's doing good things. A lot of this stuff and the auctions, he's not making a penny off. It's all for charity and stuff. So he's donating, honestly, I think it was hundreds of thousands of dollars from the way I understood it, to charity almost on a yearly basis through these auctions and so forth. So, and hopefully in the future I'll get invited to go back out there again. That was a really good time. And it was so much I really didn't get to see and appreciate all of it. And I'd love to go back out there and get a chance to appreciate some of the stuff I kind of stepped over. So anyways, thank y'all so much for watching my videos. As I mentioned earlier in the video, if you haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe. You don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos, and that also helps my channel to grow. And but anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I hope all of y'all have a great week.